And welcome to the one, the only Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I'm the Bench Monster. That is me.
Thank you for joining us this lovely evening. Oh, God. Douchebag.
I wore this in the Burger King
Went
the
to
other
Burger
day.
King by himself. No, not me, no kids, nobody. I just came home and he fucking had that.
They had it on the tables and I
All by
wore it
himself.
and everybody stared.
There's a problem. Yeah, because you had no kids.
Well, no, I'm just big and goofy and I wear a hat like this and this attracts more attention.
Yeah, and you have no kids.
And they all stared at me
weird.
and I think they wanted to say
It's weird
something,
behavior.
but yeah. Well, I don't care. I don't care what people think. That's why I do shit like
You
this.
should have a kid. If you're gonna take a hat, those are for kids.
I got a lot of kids around
Or
the
it
world.
should be your birthday. If it were your birthday, that's fine too, I guess.
Well, birthday, well, that's coming up too pretty soon. Shit. Hey, let's talk about the show. What do you got to offer? You.
A better stupid face than that. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
If only a mama could love that one.
No one loves me. I don't care. Hey, I had a pretty cool max effort workout. We're going to talk about it later. As you read on the intro, the bio of the show.
I probably didn't read it.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody reads that at all. We spend a lot of time. That's Ashley's job. Is I make the thumbnail, and she comes down and types all the
That's why it's so long.
Yeah, and our shows we got the same rigmarole thing all the time, but we try to jazz it up, spice it up. But last few weeks been putting the gas pedal to the floor, turning the volume up, and on max effort. And this past Tuesday we were a man short, and that was Hines. He was on a work-related duty out in San Antonio, Texas, so we were short a crew member. That led us to figure out what we were going to do for the evening. And I turned down the volume, took the pedal off the gas a little bit, and got some technical things straightened out, and kind of learned a thing or two. And I might be onto something, and I might actually become a great band bench shirt champion in the near future. We'll see. That being said, do you have anything to offer? Because I got a lot of videos to go into.
We have our videos and stuff to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, are you going to any big shows? I mean, when's your next contest? Do you have any input? I guess not.
I don't know.
Sit up straight.
Good Lord.
Come on. Have some respect for the people here.
I'm sitting fine. Nobody is the way I'm sitting bothering
You're kind of
anybody
slouching
right
a little
now.
bit.
My God.
That being said,
Just proceed with the show.
yeah. So everything's feeling good.
Lord.
I'm very excited about Tuesday night's max effort, even though it's pathetic as it was. It's not anything crazy, but yeah, I'm excited because I'm onto something, I think. And I think next Tuesday we're going to establish some openers way out from a contest. Contest.
That's a little weird. But...
No, but we got to do it. You got to touch in training. You can't just do board presses all your life, even though that's what I did back in the day. And, you got to touch in these shirts, and you got to do that no matter who you are, really. I mean, you got to come down and know where the bottom's at, especially in these band shirts. I mean, Phenoms, I never touched. I never touched in training. I always went to a one board because I knew the shirt, and it was easy to control on the descent and where I wanted to put the bar and so on and so forth. Band shirts may be a little different. We'll find out this next Tuesday. I'm excited about it, so we'll see what happens. That being said, I guess you're not going to say nothing, so
what do you want to say?
Anything.
We talk about videos. We answer questions. Like, what do you want me? I mean, you didn't tell me you wanted me to come up with a dialogue. Like,
people want to know what you're
doing.
Your boxing, your strongman training, what's tomorrow? Veterans Day.
Tomorrow that you pay gratitude, show appreciation and gratitude for the vets in your life. Make sure, if you have vets that you're close to that make sure you thank them on this day or do something nice for them or let them know you appreciate them.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow. So, a lot of times we'll go down to the cemetery and put flowers on both my grandparents.
My grandpa too.
Grandpas and
he was in the Navy.
We're all one of my grandpas was in the Navy and one of them was in the Air Force. Yep. So a lot of times that's how we'll not celebrate the holiday, but honor the holiday. I guess is a better way of putting it.
That's right.
So happy Veterans Day to all the vets out there. If you're a vet watching our show right now, thank you for your service.
Happy early Veterans Day.
We love you. We appreciate you. And yep, happy early Veterans Day.
I was impressed with that, lady. You done impressed me. You pulled something out of your pocket. I was impressed. And I don't impress easy, so okay. Let's get in some videos. They send them to me, and I say I'll put them on the show.
We're blessed to have some strong people that
very strong
can send videos and make our show. Otherwise,
Ashley has some videos to offer, as we'll see later, and let's just get things rolling. Nobody wants to hear us talk. First up, Dimitro. We know him. He's family now.
Dimitro, yeah.
He's actually my brother.
Special guy.
Yeah, we're family now. So he sends me videos and sends me a lot of gifts that I appreciate very much, and the team does also. And we're gonna be doing a little team thing for Dimitro, and I'm excited about it. And I think we're doing it very soon.
Everybody's very appreciative.
Yeah, very appreciative of everything that he does for the Team Benchmonster crew.
And yeah, not just one person benefits, but a group of people are benefiting. Yeah. And so thank you very much for all that you do.
He is up first, and he is doing 400 for 4 reps on a 2 board in a Dark Side Assassin. I don't think I need a backing. I love the gym. I love his weights. And Dimitro's making some progress. I watch his videos weekly. We were communicating via email recently. He might be doing more raw bench pressing now. Where he's debating on whether to drop the geared type of lifting and training and just focus more on raw training. So wish him all the best luck on whatever he decides to do.
Yeah, looking very strong, looking very good. Very well done, sir. He
had another video too, but I'm going to save that for probably next week. So I want to throw all my videos into one show. I got to keep a little bit each week. Okay. Didn't seem like a lot of lifting videos on the social media this week. I know we had the WPO. We'll talk about it later. But it was hard to find some content this week, and I appreciate anybody that's emailed me and then sent me messages with links to videos, because people know I want to put things on the show, so I appreciate it. Cody Plum, next video, we see Cody Plum doing 535 in a silver metal catapult. I'm not familiar with metal equipment, never wore it, but Cody is bouncing back like a madman, stronger than ever, stronger than me raw right now, which I'm impressed.
Strong.
But he's kicking ass and taking names and not letting a little forearm breakage in February of this year hold him back.
Very proud of his comeback.
His progress has been really good. Now, he did floor press recently and irritated the forearm a little bit. But you got to understand, if you have a forearm break, you come down on a floor press, that weight is transferred through the hand into the forearm, obviously. And
yeah, that's probably worse than
not the best exercise, but
everything.
So we were discussing that. Yeah, we want him to heal up, and we're almost at the year mark come February. So
holy crap, has it been that long?
Yeah, so I'd like to get him back in the gym at some point and decide whether he's gonna do some raw lifting or shirted, or I don't know what his plan is. I haven't really asked him. Competing in the near future, I would assume he's getting, the 1 year mark is a big mark coming off an injury like that. So that's kind of like, when the gates open again, I think so. James Leach, I believe, sent me a video here. 520 self handoff for 3 singles and a Gray Viper 1 shirt. Got to put a backup here image so we don't see us. And let's check out, where's James at? There he is right there. Got a cool little intro here. Self handoff, Viper 1. That's the gray shirt. 3 singles. Safety bars are set pretty low right there. And he's out there by himself, man. That's ballsy.
That's scary.
Well, he's confident.
Very ballsy, yeah.
Yep. I mean, if he misses it, I kind of saw that earlier, and I didn't really, unless there's something I'm missing, but yeah, he's kicking ass with the 500 plus pounds right here. 3 singles. Utilizing that Viper 1. I will be lifting in the Viper 2 in Max Effort Day coming up. Way to go, James. Sit.
Very nice.
Kicking ass and taking names right there, James. Way to go. And appreciate the video, man.
Impressive. That's crazy to take that kind of weight out by yourself.
Is the Viper 1 a single ply? I don't know.
Handoff, no spot.
Or double ply?
Good height.
Yeah. They're not sure. In a shirt. Self handoff.
I'd be more scared to take.
I'm not a big fan of
shirt.
self handoffs. They really take away from the overall amount of weight you can do.
Clearly not.
Yeah, it is.
Clearly
I mean,
not for him, dude.
well, if you had a handoff,
weight.
you could probably do 575. Hey, next up, Paul Loeffler.
Sure.
750 to a one
I'm
board.
sure he can do it. But
I think Paul is training
That's a
for a meet,
spot.
maybe 9 weeks out now. Not sure. Let's check out Paul Loeffler. We're doing 750 here. I enlarged the footage here so we don't have to have a backing. Wearing the Colossus bench shirt, which I will be breaking out next week. Haven't forgot about it. I still have it. I kind of stepped back and pulled out the Green Viper recently, so Paul's on point here.
That's a lot of weight, man.
Settles it right in there. A lot of spring. I like that, Paul. Nice lift.
Very nice, Paul. Looking good. Looking strong. Looking confident.
And I know he's competing. I believe that was what we were told a couple weeks ago, maybe 10 weeks out or something. So
Can't remember. Yeah.
next up, saw this on Instagram. I believe it was sent to me by someone. I can't remember. I believe her name is Jordan, Buchla. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Buchla.
Buchla.
Yep, Jordan. She's doing 595 reverse band. She's doing some other lifts too, but like some warm-ups obviously, but this is pretty cool. A reverse band press, big lift here for Jordan, and we will check her out right now. I was trying to figure out where they got the bands attached to. You know, they're kind of like in the middle of the gym, so they must have an apparatus above them.
What does it say that it's bands?
Well, it's you can see the reverse bands right there.
Oh yeah, I see.
Not particular sure what shirt she's in. I thought it was a Phenom, but I might be wrong. $465. 505. And 555.
Dude.
I like these jumps. Shirt's locking up there a little bit. Spread the bar. Boom. And 595.
Wow.
I believe she touched. I think. I'm not sure. Not 100%.
Look like it from here.
She's training and doing well. Awesome lift. Jordan.
Nice job, Jordan. Looking strong.
I think we're due some
Looking
reverse
up and
band in our training pretty
strong.
soon too. We
What's
really
that?
reverse band press. We like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a fun tester exercise. Dave Hoff took everything at the WPO 2022.
Surprised.
No. Dave Hoff, 1234 squat. What else did Dave do? 975 bench, 810 deadlift. That's a 3,020 pound total at 289 body weight, a light body weight.
Jeez.
Stole his squat video here off the net, so let's check that out. That is 1,234 in pounds, 1234. That is a lot of weight, man, on your back. Perfect squat form. Little dip there at the bottom. Boom.
Wow. Nice.
And funny as it may seem, Dave just texted me. I texted him yesterday congratulating him, and I just read his text message, stated that in warm-ups, he went through 3 bench shirts, actually, before he went on the platform, and said he, on the last shirt, the third shirt he tried, that he took 875 to a one board and then went out there and went for it. So just trying to find that right bench shirt on that day. But he found it, and I watched the lift, and watched all his lifts, and they were awesome. Also want to send a Shout out to the individual who I think blew a disc in that WPO meet. I found it. Yeah, I found his name out.
Do you have it?
No,
Oh,
I didn't. I'm not gonna play it.
No, I know. I realized that.
He unracked it and was screaming bloody murder. And I tried to look through the chat box and I believe it was a neck disc injury or something. But I don't quote me on that. But yeah, wish him speedy recovery.
Definitely.
Because that I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was a lower disc, like a disc blew, you know, and then went bone on bone immediately or something. Because I can imagine that type of pain with. I think he had 800 or 900 pounds on his back too. So yeah, yeah, he'll be back though. I mean, hopefully he's whatever the case may be, he heals up and comes back stronger than ever. Next up, Tyler Butcher. Always taking videos from Tyler here. He's always doing some great bench presses and always grab his videos. Tonight he's doing 801 pound times 3 reps in an F8 Widowmaker. Let's check out Tyler real quick. A little fuzzy. I enlarged this video so we don't have a backing. That's 801 pounds. Believe Tyler's a 3-lift lifter. He's gonna do something huge pretty soon. If not, bench only. He'll destroy something there too. Tyler plays some pretty cool music during training, but unfortunately I have to block that out because copyright strikes rule the day. What do we got here? This was sent to me by an individual on Instagram who sends me videos on the weekly. And excuse you down there.
You're on my side.
Huh?
Look at your foot is literally in front of
I can't help it.
My body.
So this is Andrew Richard, and he's doing a 420 strict overhead press. Claims to be on his Instagram page one of the strongest overhead pressers in the world. Let's check out Mr. Andrew Richard. I got to put a backing up so we get rid of us. And yeah.
Jeez.
And Lifetime Natural so far. Big man.
Holy shiitake mushroom.
But this is what he does, is overhead press. Yeah, that was strict. I didn't see no leg drives.
Yeah,
so
awesome
job, Andrew. Some people, you know, are really good at that. There was a guy back in our gym named Kenny Owens.
I remember Kenny.
Who was probably, 5'10", 375, had extreme lats, and African-American gentleman. And he used to go in the squat rack with 405 on the pins and just do this like it was nothing. Strongest man that I ever seen coming up when I was how old was I, 20?
You guys want to flat bench that, and he's strict.
And the first time I walked into the gym and saw him bench, he had 6 plates on there, and he didn't have lifting gloves on. He had the cream, yellow farmer gloves.
Yellow, like a lot of
gardening gloves.
Gardening, yeah. A lot of people do their yard work in
and he self-handed out that 6 plates and did 2 reps with it. And I tried and tried for years to get him to compete, and he just wouldn't do it. And but just hidden talent right there. Don't know. I didn't want to bother him too much. What's up next? Jimmy Kolb.
Jimmy is in the house right now.
Is he? Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy Kolb.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saw this on the internet. I think it was sent to me by somebody. I don't know. But 1,000 for 10 reps on a one board.
Holy shit.
Like time and attention and those things. Wow. Yeah. Let's check out. Do I have to have a little bit of backing on this one? Jimmy Kolb kicking some ass right here. This is crazy right here. 0 muscle fatigue. I think Jimmy has a 3rd lung. This is just impressive. To hold that, move that, and stay under that. You definitely have to breathe when you can. And I believe that's a 2-ply shirt, is what I was told, I think. Starting to go blind. That is crazy. Wow. Like 40-some seconds under 1,000. I can't imagine.
Oh, my God. 10 times.
10
Can you
reps.
imagine?
No. I can't. I can't fathom it. So, I mean, that is crazy. That to go blind though, that's kind of interesting. Like, I mean, eventually you're just the
Everything's like
something
dark
something
and
starts turning off, and I guess your eyesight
that's
goes first.
crazy.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I know I've had blurred.
Very well done.
Oh,
Jimmy.
dude, I'm stuttering. Like,
We're,
yeah,
like,
I've
very
had blurred
impressed.
vision before, but that was just like holding and doing something for a second. But
Right. Can you
for that
imagine?
amount of fucking time, wow, Jimmy.
Amount of reps, one board,
You're
that's
from-
almost full range. I mean,
Oh,
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
Jimmy, you're from another planet, man.
For
You're just
real.
unreal.
For real.
What's up next? How can we top that? We can't.
Yeah.
Might as well shut the show down.
Right.
AJ
We got
Roberts.
AJ. So AJ's gonna do something freaking cool, I'm sure.
Of course. AJ Roberts doing a floor press, the fat bar, axle bar, I believe. 630 pounds in a 2-ply F8 insert. AJ doing a floor press. 1 rep, handing off.
Nice.
I guess
that's
that
looking
insert-
pretty ripped himself there. Look at him.
AJ had more in the tank, too.
Wow.
Sandbagging
easy,
a little bit.
I was just gonna say that.
That insert must be kind of like my Colossus, where it can be like Velcroed inside of the shirt. Hence an insert, I would assume. I don't know. Who's up next? This was sent to me in an email, and I'm sorry. Oh, I got your name. Never mind. I was going to use your email handle, and it's Nikola Nestorov. And he's doing 463 pounds at at 17 years old. I don't have a body weight, but a young man here at very young, 17. I know I wasn't doing this raw, but very strong individual here. No belt, no wraps. I believe he said he strained his pec recently, so went over some simple therapeutic things he can do to help that get better. But yeah, 17 years old and 463.
Crazy.
What was I doing when I was 17? Sophomore. That'd be
Playing
135
soccer,
for
maybe?
one.
It's crazy.
135 for one rep.
135.
That's all I could do. 1 rep Mex in the house. He sent me this video. I thought it was kind of cool. It's a belt squat, a fight stance conditioning movement he's doing basically, and I thought it was kind of cool. I have walked in a belt squat before, and that is hard.
And holding the dumbbells in the fight.
And the dumbbells, holding those up. Walking in a belt squat machine in general with weights is exhausting. Yeah, you really feel that in the glutes, and depending on all those different feet placements he's using, I can only imagine. And he's got the sweatshirt on and the probably sweating because I'm assuming it's good weather in San Diego, right?
I would assume.
Yeah, not like up here where it's like
70s
20
maybe.
below zero. Yeah, that's conditioning movement he's doing there. I was impressed, so I threw it on the show. Next up is Tiny Meeker, I believe.
Tiny.
1,200 to a half board. This was kind of a cool lift, and I decided to put it on here because it looks like Tiny is pausing or he's not touching the board. I don't remember. Let's check it out. He's down there for a long time with 1,200. I couldn't figure out what, like maybe my eyesight's going bad, but is it just, he's down there for a long time. Like, okay,
Jesus.
and pops it up. Every
Nice.
day, speed day
Well
for
done,
Tiny.
Tiny. That's right.
You are up next.
I gotta follow all those. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
Damn it.
what are you doing? You're out of the shot. Okay. You are up.
Something.
Where do you want to
Okay.
start?
The top, I guess.
Okay, we'll start at your squat. I got to put up an image. Walk us through your videos here. I will say nothing.
This was 6 sets of 4 on this day. I believe this is 305.
I can't see the
Going
weight.
Pretty easy. I didn't. It look like the way I set it up. It looks like it's all going to be in the shot. This time I was just trying because last week, remember, like the weight was in the shot, and then I would you could barely see me when I squatted. You couldn't even see me. I got the opposite thing going. I made sure you could see me, and I thought you were gonna be able to see the weight. It's hard to get everything in.
Why is that with that iPhone that you have? It shouldn't have a problem. Is it some?
Just trying
Is
to
it shooting
get
in
the angle.
six? Is it
I just got
16 by
it.
9 or?
No, I've just got it. It's all that's holding it up is a 10-pound plate
Hmm.
on the box.
Yeah, we got to
It's
get the
hard
whole
to get a
picture
great-
in there so we can see.
It's hard to get a great view.
Let's check
And I
out
like to do it the long way, which I should probably start.
long
doing.
way, please.
But well, that's
Then it
yeah.
fits
I do
on my
it, I
screen.
do it the vertical way.
Yeah, I don't like that because then
But
I
if
have to
you
use
do it
backing.
horizontal, then it ends up a lot of times doing black on the sides and showing it small.
Something's wrong with your phone. We'll figure it out. All right, let's check out your next squat. Walk us through this one. We can see some weights now.
This was 335. Did 5 doubles on this day. My back was a little sketchy. I was feeling a lot of pressure at the bottom, so they're not buried like I would like them to be. But
Are you doing anything for your back? Reverse hypers, active release therapy,
do
rolfing?
reverse hyper all the time. It just got a little overtrained this week. That's all.
Well, you're doing boxing and strongman and a lot of other things too. Okay.
I got my shit rocked in boxing the other day.
Oh, you got punched in the face, didn't you? By some little kid.
Multiple times, like by a
Little teenager was
it
beating
was a
on you.
teenager that didn't know how to like water it down. Like we're not supposed to like really like it's light sparring. Like you're supposed to.
He was just throwing 100%.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but it wasn't no 20%.
Punching back.
Like he was trying to say it was.
Punching back 100%.
He's in high school and he's a football player and a wrestler and definitely like a multi-sport athlete. And
I'll go spar with him.
I think he just like I think I've talked on here about how I think the better boxer you are, the easier it is for you to water it down. And I think he's just not like super seasoned, so I think he had a hard time watering it down. I think the first time I went at him, like he got me on one, and so I like went in and was just gonna start hitting shots, and and he went, oh my god, and like backed away and turned around, and I was like, okay. So I think he was a little
something's wrong with this kid.
He meant well, and his dad. His dad said, I think his dad knew him, and his dad was like, no face shots, only body shots, and I was like, well,
then
that's
how'd
not
you get
fair.
rocked?
I was like, you can hit. Well, that's listen, because I was like, oh, you can hit me in the face, like I'm hitting you in the face, like, we're both wearing headgear, just like light shots, and usually you kind of aim for the helmet, and everybody else I've sparred, I've never had like anybody really hurt me. I got a bloody nose once, but like I've never like usually, like I said, everybody's really good at watering it down but still making it challenging. But like he was hitting shots, he like moved my contact back in my eye, like, and then he got a kidney shot that like I was like really bad. I didn't know a body shot could be like so bad. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm always more concerned like about the face, and he was hitting me so hard in the face that I was like protecting my face really hard, and I kind of forgot about my body and I left it open, and he just like cocked back and like hit me in the kidneys to the point where like I had to stop for a second, and I was like like I couldn't breathe, and it like hurt, and I was like
that's what you sign up for.
So he didn't water it down as much as he could.
Where's that
He's
video?
like that. He's like, that was 20%, and I was like,
Mhm.
if that's 20%, you should be a professional boxer. And I know it wasn't 20% because I watched him spar the guy there who was probably the best of anybody there, and he was kicking his ass. Like
Okay.
he was doing to him what he was doing to me. Like he gave him a shot where he like had to stop, and he's like, am I going too hard for you? And yeah, so anyways, long story.
Okay, well, you got your shit
I didn't
rocked.
really mean to ramble, but I did. That was
Well, let's check out your bench press. You want to walk us through that?
Sure.
I'm there.
You are.
Looks like Monday night.
It is Monday night.
I got the same shirt on. Yes, I washed it. It's Thursday.
You sure you did?
Yeah. I'm the only one that does laundry around here.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
What's the weight?
What does it look like?
185.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Five singles on this day. My back was killing me. Like even benching. Like
Oh, I was going over to do forearms. That's what I was
Yeah,
doing. Traps and forearms.
You were piecing out of there real quick.
Okay, we got 2 deadlift, one in the gym, one in the strongman world. So let's walk us through this deadlift right here. Well, this is a strong one.
340 for 8.
Just regular deadlift, right?
Yeah.
Just in the strongman camp.
Just high rep, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing deadlifts.
I love deadlifts.
I know you do.
Fuck no. Not my favorite. I do them once in a while. Is this volume day or what are we doing?
Yeah, this was volume set.
How many do you do?
8.
Oh. And this is Saturday morning at what time?
Sunday morning. This was probably about, I don't know, maybe 11.
No straps. That's good. No hitching. Even better.
Smooth. Right. Felt pretty good.
Look like you're winded a little bit. Okay, this was wagon wheels. What are you calling this one now?
These are wagon wheels. This was about 400.
400? How much does a wagon wheel weigh?
They're
45?
I think something like that. I wasn't totally sure.
How much does a wagon wheel weigh?
Mike had to he was on call and he had to deal with some work stuff.
So you're on your own?
It was me and Roland in there. Yeah, and the other guys didn't show up. Usually there's like 5 guys. But like I don't know where the rest of them were.
Not everybody wants to train hard.
Yep, so we were doing triple.
Hey, we ain't got no more videos. Well, that's it, guys. See you later. Merry Christmas. No, Thanksgiving coming up. Okay, let's we gotta get a max effort
what about
bench.
Yours? Yeah.
Yeah. Speed bench. I was supposed to tone it down, but we got a what do you call it? A Rogue cambered football bar we wanted to use, and so you know what? It's a new toy, and we're gonna use it. Let's check out max effort. No, speed bench first, right? How's it work? Speed bench.
Well, it would be speed bench. I mean, if you wanted to go in the order you did, it was speed bench. It was the day after this show aired last week.
Well, Ashley says it's speed bench first, and that is correct. Looks like Hines was there this day, but he was not there on max effort day. So, new bar. Love it. Thank you, Dimitro. We decided the 2 outer grips were used. The inner grips, we did not use, but we will use. We are going to be doing some extensions with this bar also. But I definitely wanted to try it out. So we decided to do a 5x5 method here. It's not too exerting on the body. That little bit of a camber there makes it nice. We're going to have to put some skateboard tape on those handles. They're slick. They are not gritty. So what I did is I sprayed some stickum on the handles, but we'll get some 80 grit skateboard tape, get them on there. That bar is awesome. Looking to do some skull crushers with it tomorrow. Do some rollbacks with that. It's going to be painful, but no pain, no gain in my camp. So it's nothing really extreme here. Just working with 40% of a 405 raw max. Kind of piss poor raw max for me, but it's moving up a little bit. Little Smith machine extensions here. Brought out the Fat Pad, Thompson Fat Pad mobile bench here. Love that thing. We might have a Fat Pad on our main bench here pretty soon, if we just unbolt it and put it on there tomorrow. These are tough. Don't think that they're not. This Smith machine apparatus, it doesn't go straight up and down. It kind of rolls back. It's at an angle somewhat, which is beneficial to what we want to do here. Worry less on controlling the bar and more on the actual extension. Really let it roll back. Why is his hands moving out? This is a close grip extension movement, not a wide one. I don't know why I didn't catch this. Oh, I was on cloud 9 on this day. I was running around like I was on some pre-workout. I was really amped up, and I was a lot to handle on Friday. Right, Ashley?
Yeah.
I caused a scene in the gym.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little drama.
A little drama I caused. But you know what? Shit's got to come to a head once in a while, and I got to vent. Love that. Should have brought my mouthpiece. I was gritting my teeth there. That's hard. You really feel that on the backside of the elbows there. And why is that grip? What is this wide grip shit? In by the smooth. That is just like hard on the shoulder. It's like an arm bar. Down and roll back. No. I'm sure it works a little. Here's something we decided to do. Usually we do 6/8s, 8/6s, you know. We picked 3 sets of 20. Back to back here. So I did 50s, 55, 65. These were tough. Normally we did, 10, 12. Yeah, but 20 is a mother. Which was a little bit of it's good muscle stimuli here. This was tough. And the next person goes, just back to back. The short rest periods are what kill you. Not only does 20 reps kind of kill you, but this is probably 45-second rest between sets. We have another bench going, I think, behind the camera. You can't see. I don't have a wide angle on my little camcorder, so there's only so much I can get. Unless I pull back and get the whole gym, and who wants to see everybody? Focus is on Team Benchmonster crew here. And here, 60s, I believe. And when you're doing these, you count to 10, and then you count backwards. You do weird things in your head when it's 20 reps. I got up to 10, then I counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another one. It's really weird. You don't want to count all at the 20. In your mind, if you break up the numbers, it seems like it's easier, but it's not. Try it sometime. Reverse pushdowns. I'm not sure if we did any shoulders on this day. Usually if you see us doing pushdowns, that means it's about over with. And why not reverse? And I thought we did some side delt raises or something. I might be wrong. Or I didn't film it. Well, shit, that was piss poor. Well, anyway, I stayed around, and then somebody walked in front of a camera that Ryan Hines was using to film his girlfriend benching. And I said something about it, and it got somebody all up in arms, and that's the way it goes. You were there. It was funnier and shit, too, because I said something, and then Hines, set up his little new iPhone. What's he got, the 14, the new one? It's a nice little phone. And he starts filming again. So now I stand up, and I'm like the charter at the airport, with the sticks. I said, filming in progress, yelling it in the gym. And then when filming is done, I said, filming has commenced. And then I say,
that means it
started. And then I said, filming is over. You shall now pass. And I was doing, it was funny. It was funny at that time.
I didn't see that.
I was yelling it.
No, I didn't see that part.
Yeah. I was like a cop in the intersection, blowing his whistle. It's funny. Some people didn't find it funny, but you know what? At the end of the day, they probably laughed about it later. I'm still laughing. Okay, Max Ever, here's something cool. So, decided to do, I didn't know what we were going to do on Max Effort night. And, I walked into the gym. I saw Jose and Dan. That's the 3 of us. So are we doing 3-mans or not a clue. So we decided to do some 5 reps on the boards, and I just seen Jimmy Kolb do 10 with 1,000, and I was like, well, maybe we should try like 8 reps on some 2 boards, as heavy as we can go. And I was like, well, no, that'll be lighter weight. I said, well, we'll do some 5s, and we'll kind of work up to, you know, a 5-rep max. We're not used to doing volume on max effort day. Usually it's pedal to the metal singles, but this was kind of a toned back workout, and I kind of learned a little bit and focused on some technique because I really didn't have to worry about 1,000 pounds. I only went up to 805, and that's not very big, but definitely learned some technical things in the shirt and things that I could do with my body technical wise that might aid in some 1,000-pound plus movements. So let's check out max effort, and I'll walk us through it. Well, 405, I think. I don't know what that is. Not a big raw bench presser right now, so don't look at that. 500. Game plan was I was going to go to 700 or 800. I thought that might be good. Probably should have went 9. Wasn't sure how the handoffs were going to go. We did have a few people show up that aided in the board holding and stuff, so that helped. But there was really no plan because you only have 3 people. It's hard to, you know, get a lot of things done. But we found a way here. Dan with 555 here, and we're going to focus on some 5s here. And the idea was to change the boards out like this, but that took too much time to swap out the board, so we decided to stick with 1 board. It was going to be 3 reps on 1 board, 2 on another, but I'm just going to stick with 2. And I never do 5 reps. But decided to use the Bumblebee here with 600. And Dan was giving me the best handoffs that I could ever have. He was setting me out in my line, which made a huge difference. So the handoff is everything. We talked about it after the workout, you know. If your handoff guy drops that bar over your throat, that does you no good. You know, you kind of got to get out to where that needs to be. I know where Dan takes the bar. Dan knew where to hand the bar to me, and you know, we had a system going, and I was very impressed with this workout and very excited, even though it's not a lot to look at. So Dan here with 600 doing some reps. 595, whatever that is. 715 here. I'm in the Viper 2. Like Lupacek kind of took up the camera here, and I didn't like that, so I moved the camera, but I was like, this is where my workout's going to start, and I had a good rhythm going here with 715. I wanted to go 900, but Jose here with 715 and a triple ply F8 Fate shirt. We had his sleeves up here a little bit, I think 2 fingers. So he didn't get a whole lot out of the shirt. He really had to grind here, but that's good for him. Dan with 715, 2 board. I don't know if we got all 5 here, but I don't know. Let's check it out. 1, 2. Good rhythm going. 3, 4. Okay, that's all right. Spotters are there. 805. This one here, I was very impressed. Got the shoulders pinched together. Took the bar out into my lats. Dan put it right out where I need to take it. I just let them set me out. I wasn't going to fight them because I don't do that with 700 or 800. And he set it right out there in my line. And it felt good. No teeter-totter. And I kind of had a good rhythm going here. And all along I'm thinking, I probably should go to 900 now. Because 805 felt really good. I don't know if I'd have stayed in that particular shirt or not, but at that point it was like 615 and we needed to get some assistance work done. Here is double mini bands behind us. Axle bar. This was pretty hard. Don't let it fool you. These are mini bands that are from behind the desk. They're not all stretched out. They're like brand new out of the box. Real hard to do here. That starting point is way behind your head. So it's quite of a travel back there, as you can see. This was hard. You really got to get starting strength here. You really got to put a little oomph in it to start. You can't just push. Decided to do some shoulders. Nothing exciting here, just seated. I don't do very good at getting the dumbbells up there in a seated position like that. I just don't have that technique. I was trying to learn it from Jose, but I just stuck with like something I could manhandle, like 65s or something. But Jose just kicks up those 90s there.
Crazy.
But he does that all the time at Gold, so. Pretty good workout, though. I was impressed with the 5s. I think we'll do it again sometime. Like I said, finishing with pushdowns is a common thing, but if it's me, I'm going to put a band on there, so that's why you got a mini band around there. I did the whole stack, usually 3 sets here, and then we walk out the door. So we hit some triceps, we did some 5-rep stuff, and yeah. But anyway, I think I learned some technical skills in the bench shirt. Brandon Horse was there, and the verbal cues are something that just hearing engage the lats and things of that nature really helped me, because otherwise my mind's on one thing. Let's bring the bar out and bring it down, bring it up. When I hear those cues, I was doing those things, and it wasn't like there was any type of like panic mode. When you get 1,000 out to you, you're a little bit more amped up and whatnot, and I was able to actually think a little bit. Really would have loved to have gone 900. I think that'd have been a good middle of the road 5 reps there. I don't know what shirt I would have grabbed out of the truck, but I have a lot of them back there, as you may know. I don't even have a back seat. It's king cab, and it's full of shirts. But
it's just a big giant.
Yeah, but I was, I think we're gonna do that again sometime. But next week, I think we're gonna touch, and I think that green shirt there that you saw, the Viper 2, might be an opener type shirt, probably between 850 and 9.25, something like that. Then we'll go from there. I don't know. So we'll see what happens when next week comes. That'll be Tuesday. Unless Hines shows up, and then it's maybe he wants to do. Yeah, he'll be back. I don't know. He may show up and want to do I don't know, some other action. We'll whatever. We'll see what we do. Play it by ear. I always keep it open. I don't like to be the boss, the coach. I let them call the shots sometimes, and I always make it fun. We're far from a contest. I think there's one in like 18 weeks or something. So we're not really super strategizing right now. We're just filling the gaps on what we need to do as a crew. And I don't care. You got to touch in these shirts. So we definitely need to do that, and probably get on a lower bench. I think we're going to be swapping over on your bench, the regular Forza, because it's competition height to the ground or whatever. So our bench is a little high.
That's bullshit. That's bull.
So we got to get over there and get
That's not fair.
Because an inch or two on height of a bench makes a big difference. So especially when you go lower. I understand. You go to we talked about it last week about the IPA allowing the big wide pad, but it's got to be this height from the ground shit. Now, I don't know, something just bothers me. People with short legs, they're allowed to use things to put under there for them, but what about guys with long legs? Can't we take parts of the floor out for, like, Gus used to do that. He used to have like cutouts in his platform, and you could take out pads and long leg lifters. You could like straighten your legs out. It was awesome. Why don't they have that anymore?
It was probably a pain.
It was a pain for the spotter loaders, but yeah, we used to go up and Paul and I would say, three pads out, and it would be like 3 inches further down to the ground. It worked.
That's crazy.
I know, you don't see that. And I had Gus on the phone about 3 weeks ago too. I should have asked him about that. That was one of the cool things about Wabdol. Didn't last long though. I don't think he did that too often. You know why he did that? And I think it was for one particular lifter at the time, and his name was George Nilsson. Now that I remember correctly, it was him. Ooh. So Gus kind of did it for one. Well, he was a good sponsor for Wabdell at the time, too. So, interesting. Where my brain just thought of that. Chat box, go ahead.
All right, chat box. Love the chat box. We got One Rep Max in here. Hi, guys. Hey, One Rep. Always good to see you here. One Rep. Also, hope your week went well. It did. It's been a pretty good week. Got a 3-day weekend coming up. Honor the vets tomorrow, and it's been a good week thus far. Paul Loffer. Hey, guys. How's it going? Going well. Thanks for joining us, Paul. Nice lifting to both One Rep Max and Paul. Good to have you guys here. And
looking strong, Paul.
Sending the videos. Always great to see you guys and see your lifting. CJ Morgani. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Right back at you, CJ. Great to have you here. Always a pleasure. Hope everything's going well with you, and hope you've had a good week. Roger Brome. Hi, One Rep and all of the Benchmonster people.
Howdy, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Also great to have you here.
Saw Roger doing some Zercher squats, I think, the other day on Facebook. And I was going to grab that video, but yeah, held the bar in the crook of his arms and squatted pretty deep, too. It was kind of cool to see. I see things on Facebook when I'm searching for videos.
How come you didn't pull it?
I thought about it. I think I was getting text messages at the time from somebody about a program. People want, yeah, it's a long story.
All right.
Howard Weingarten.
Good to have you here, Roger. Hope everything is going great with you. Howard Weingarten, how's it going? Going good, Howard. Thanks for joining us this evening. Hope things are going great for you. Hope you've had a good week. Evan Monster 1. How much do you think Ron DeSantis can bench?
His body weight for 1 rep.
Why do you say that?
Because he's a politician, not a lifter. He probably runs and eats tofu and green leaf tea and shit like that, and he can do a push-up. So his body weight, and it would be an elbows out, ugliest bench, but he's not a bench presser. He's probably going to be president or somebody like that. So Jamie Leach.
All right.
Yeah, I used to live in Florida.
Good to have you here, Evan. Jamie Leach. A few days ago marked a year since I benched 500 for 2 in the single ply Colossus band.
Well, happy anniversary.
Nice. Happy anniversary to her 500 double. Very cool. That's a lot of weight. 500.
In a single ply.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. CJ Morgani. Shout out to Jimmy Cobe. If I remember correctly, he was in the Marine Corps like my dad. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy, for your service. Appreciate you. It's good to have you here. He was in the house too. Let's see here. CJ Morgani. I just read that. Sorry. Jamie Leach. It's a double ply. If I had someone for handoffs, I'd hit 600 easy.
That's right.
Totally. If you had someone to hand off and spot ya, totally. No problem. No doubt there.
Yeah, you exert a lot of shoulder and doing your own handoffs and stuff.
Well, and I mean, when you know you don't have a spotter,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's not safe to go as heavy as you actually can. Just in case
I need 3 spotters. That sucks. I mean, yeah. I show up and there's only 3 people. I need 4 people. So.
Let's see here. Jimmy Cobe. Tyler is a 3-lift lifter and has the heaviest single ply squat in history. Damn these thumbs.
Really?
Because he had yeah.
Whoa.
That's what he's saying, that it's the heaviest single ply in history.
Is that, who's the guy in Wyoming? Brian, the big guy in Wyoming. I thought he was a single ply squat guy too. Sumner.
Yeah, but does he have what's his?
I thought he's IPF, isn't he? Single ply?
Might have been a record at one point.
I don't know.
Jimmy would know.
Okay.
Jimmy would know. That's really cool. Jamie Leach, it's single. Is that referring to?
I'm not sure. Then Jimmy says, I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah, because we were talking about
Okay.
that. So he was answering that he is here. Good to have you here, Jimmy. Always a pleasure to have you on. See your name in the chat box. Always exciting.
Jimmy, I got a question. After you did that, I mean, I'd be panic breathing, like you're so winded, like you can't catch your breath. I can only imagine the I mean, almost like an oxygen tank. I mean, I think I've seen you with those little oxygen cans, but man, I can only imagine after that, like getting your wind. I mean, yeah, you're breathing and doing it, but still, there's like an after effect of like, you know, muscle oxygen. You know, it's hard to explain. I mean, I don't need 5 reps with 805, but I can only imagine when you get done doing that.
Can you imagine adding 200 pounds?
No.
And doubling the amount.
I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. 1,000 for. I used to do it in a phenom to a 2-board. I used to bounce 1,010 for 5, but
10.
not 10. No, I can't imagine. My muscles would like go to sleep after the 3rd rep right now. Too old. Not young anymore. All right. Are you down here too?
Jamie Leach. I just looked at it. It looks like a devil. Not sure which that was too. Jamie Leach. Okay, I just reread it. LOL. I thought you were talking about the Viper, Jimmy. LOL. Jesus Christ, 1,000 for 10. Save some for the rest of us. Taking all the weights and all the reps. Brusho gun. Piece of legend, the strongest man in the world. I just found information about you, and you are just live. Greetings from Argentina.
Argentina.
Nice.
Hello, Argentina.
Nice to have you here.
Wow.
Very cool. That's awesome.
Big world out there.
It is. It is all the way from Argentina.
That is so cool. Welcome.
Jamie Leach. When I was 17, I was hitting 200.
I was hitting 135 for 1.
Nah.
And it took everything. I think I rolled off the bench, too. It was one of those where you... and it killed me.
CJ Morgani. Everyone looking strong this week. How's Big Nate recovering?
Nate Brandenhorst?
I assume that's who that is.
He's recovering. He was in deadlifting the other night.
In there, yep. He was deadlifting yesterday. I think it was bothering his arm a little bit, so he hooked up. He's got this really cool strap that he
it goes over the bar and over your shoulders,
over his shoulders,
and over to the other side of the bar.
He's like kind of holding that. Yeah. It actually looks way, way harder than a regular deadlift, and he was killing it with a ton of weight on the bar for billion reps. So
he's in there doing something.
He's in there doing something, working on his recovery.
He was in there Tuesday night doing 1-arm dumbbell presses on the flat bench. Yep. Nothing holding him back.
No.
He'll be back before you know it.
He'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
He's stayed in there. He's done everything he could, and scaled his workouts, but never missed anything. So you gotta love the perseverance and never quit attitude. We love that here. It's Jade. Hey, Coach Ashley. Hey, Jade. Thanks for joining us again this week. So good to see ya. Just saw Jade at practice right before I came here. She had a really good practice tonight. She was rocking her round off back handspring. So very nice job going for that. So glad you were brave and went for it. That was looking awesome. And it's so good to have you on the show. Always love to see your name in that chat box. Very cool. So thank you very much, Jade, for joining us. Hope you have a great 3-day weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Good to have you here. Roger Brome. Thanks, Ryan, on the Zerchers. I am aiming at 365 soon.
Yeah, those are very hard, man. I used to do those myself, but I always have to put like a rolled up towel on the bar because it just cuts through my arms. I don't have in front squats too. Those people that can hold it up here, just never was me. I always have to have like little apparatuses to put on there, but yeah. Roger Brome looking strong. I see his videos. I scroll through Facebook. I skip a lot of pictures and things, but when I see a lifting video, I stop each one.
Right.
That's all I look for.
Searchers.
Yeah.
365. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weight to hold in the crook of your elbow. Very nice. It's a great goal. Shivadin Power. What's a typical day of eating and drinking after weigh-ins for you, Ryan?
Well, usually, I mean, there's two. I mean, if I'm doing like the rehydration thing with IVs, that would be one thing. But if it's just a normal weigh in and go eat, it's I usually like like a all you can eat buffet. Obviously, I mean, you're looking for carbohydrates, sodium, and things of that nature. I like pasta, tour of Italy. What else do I eat? Deep dish pizza.
A lot of stuff.
I like
anything and everything. Pretty much.
I like doing the IV thing, like cutting like 15, 20 pounds, making
salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and vinegar chips, making 308, and then hydrating back up to like 325 probably. And definitely one eat out meal, and then usually in the hotel I'll have my salt and vinegar chips, Pedialyte Gatorade with Stress Dex, with prescription strength horse electrolyte. It's a powder form, and you put that in there. And there's also a a tablet that you give horses. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's called Bute. It's short for some long word. I don't know what it is, but it slows the release of fluids through the kidneys. So you put that in your Gatorade, and you're not supposed to do this by any means. This is hypothetical. And drink that. You'll actually restore and hold a lot more water. And just tricks of the trade you learn coming up. But food-wise, it's pretty simple. It's the Gatorade Pedialyte combo and deep dish pizza, Chinese food, and that's kind of what I do. You got to remember too, we're talking like back in the Phenom days, there was a lot of playroom. I mean, you can put on 15 pounds and there was so much give in that shirt. It never locked up on me. So there was a lot of play. Band shirts, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can put on 15 pounds, and I don't know what happens. I have never kind of experimented with the band shirts and putting on a tremendous amount of weight. But normally I don't. I think in this day and age, I would weigh in at like 325 right now, and then just go out and eat, and not overly destroy myself with like a buffet or anything. Just comfortably eat, because then you got to walk back and you got to lay down and go to bed, and your stomach's out to here, and that's uncomfortable. So yeah, that's about it. But I remember tour of Italy, because that's what I ate when I benched the 800 for the first time. I never forget that meal. So it's always one of my favorites at Olive Garden.
That sounds so good. Sounds so good right now.
Yeah. I should be sponsored. I put that fucking restaurant in Road to the Arnold. We filmed it there in the Olive Garden. You know, they should give me something for that. All right.
Let's see here. Jimmy Cobe, Blaine Sumner.
Sumner, yeah.
Tyler squatted 1140 a few months
Holy
ago.
God.
Like, Jesus. Single player.
1140. God darn it.
That's crazy.
Did I miss that? Do we have that on the show? Did I miss that video? That's a huge squat. Cool.
It's huge.
Oh, Scott Mab.
Scott Mab.
No
hey
way.
Guys. Just saw your live before bed. Good to see y'all are doing well. Good to see you here, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Very nice to see you here in the chat. Good to
Scott,
see you.
I don't know what you're doing April 19th next year, but thinking about making the trip again. 30th anniversary, so hope to see you there, man.
That'd be cool. Get together again. Get to hang out.
Been a long
again.
time, man.
That'd be awesome. That was really fun meeting you and getting to hang out with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
Very cool. Would love to see you there again. I'm sure he probably goes pretty regularly if he can. I know COVID messed a lot of things up.
COVID did mess up a lot of things in life. Still is a little bit out there.
I know. Good to see you, Scott. Jimmy Cobe, I was not doing good afterwards. Couldn't catch a breath. Took about 10 minutes to calm down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is with me, but I have like panic attacks. Like It's like, I can't explain it. I'm not really conditioned, to be honest. I'm out of shape. So yeah, I mean, if I was in better shape and got up in the morning and power walked and ate a little cleaner and had more wind, I'm kind of out of shape right now. I'm embarrassed to say. So, and wind is everything, man. I mean, when I get winded, I'm not really that heavy in body weight, but we don't do heavy reps. I mean, so that type of volume, that type of exertion, we need to start doing more of that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you in good shape fast.
Yeah, I need to have my win because there's going to be a time like, with Jimmy here, I'm going to go out and bench 1100 and it's going to come out. It's going to take a minute to get down and then I'm going to have to fight it up. It's going to be a long time under that weight and I don't want to peter out. I need to have some muscular and endurance and enough to make it through the lift. So speed benching is good conditioning stuff when we're moving fast, of course, but nothing can, nothing can, without using 900 or 1,000 pounds and doing repetitions with it and staying under the weight and moving it. I mean, you can't mimic that any other way.
All right. Do it. Sorry, my eyes hurt. So I'm trying to get them moist here by blinking and closing them, and my eyes burn. The fan does not help my case.
The fan keeps me cool and it's just blowing on me.
No, it's blowing towards my eyes and blows dust in the air. And my eyes are killing me, and they were fine until I came down here. Don't shake your head, jerk. Okay, let's see where we're at here.
Where were you at?
Roger Brome. A box of Rice Krispie treats from Costco and LMNT served me well my last meet. Pure carbs and electrolytes all day.
I don't like those ones at Costco, the Rice Krispie treats, because aren't they the little ones that you have to, like this big, and you have to peel them open? I found at Walmart they have like the Rice Krispie treats are like this long, and they're 2 inches wide by like 9 inches, and you rip those open. I think Costco has those little ones, and you just gotta work so hard to get a little treat out of there. I want to like like around Valentine's Day they have the Reese's peanut butter cups that are like this big. And the Hershey Kisses that are like that big. Why don't they have a Rice Krispie treat that's like the size of a...
I think they do.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It's like like it's in a wrapper, but it's...
Oh, it does.
Like
yeah. That's my size. Yeah. And it's like 3,000 calories or something.
Probably something crazy. I don't know if it's that much, but probably close.
I love crispy treats, especially in the middle of the night. Get the home style ones. They got the little marshmallows in them.
Chunks of marshmallow. Heck
yeah. Mm.
Jividin Power. What do you eat and drink during the comp? That's a good question. Although you're only,
I don't eat.
He's not a full power. Like a full power lifter would have to, you have to eat during the day, and you have to be careful about what you eat because you gotta eat between each attempt, or each lift. Whereas although it's important to show what you eat for breakfast, probably.
Breakfast is Denny's, Sherry's, and it's
like when you stop eating.
I don't do a lot of greasy like bacon sausage because usually heartburn is an issue at meat day. So pancakes, hash browns, eggs, and then maybe like turkey bacon, and then 3 hours before the meet, and then that's a pretty big meal in the morning, and then at the meet it's Gatorade and water. Bill Gillespie told me that one a long time ago. 1 part Gatorade, 9 parts water. So I have that usually frozen in my bag and an oxygen tank in between attempts. So that's kind of my go-to there.
Let's see here. Jividin Power, thanks for the Butte tip.
Butte tabs, B-U-T-E. Yeah, Butte tabs.
Yeah, I think that's what you're saying.
I got a jar of it up there. It's actually powder form, but it's a prescription thing they give horses for an anti-inflammatory. But like I said, it will slows your kidneys down a little bit, and you won't a lot of the fluids you intake, you won't pee, and can't do too much of it though, because I remember back in 2006 there was a guy in the WPO that took too much of it, and he had a hard time closing his hand. I mean, he was so water intensive that, yeah. But let me tell you something, you are bulletproof, and with that type of water storage and it's stored within the muscle, I mean, you're just like solid as steel. I mean, it feels like you have like a one-ply shirt on. You're so tight. It's kind of cool. Probably not the healthiest thing for you, so you don't want to do it all the time, but it's something you don't hear about. I don't know if they still do that anymore, Butte tabs and stress decks. It was a combination. Used to mix Pedialyte and Gatorade and put the stress decks in there and take a half a Butte tab, and whew, very strong the next day. Very plump too in water retention. So
bloaty.
Scott Mab
doing great, raising my kiddos, and yes, Mom and I both plan on making the 30th.
Oh, so cool, Scott.
Very cool.
Can't wait, man.
Probably see you there, because
I will see you there unless I die soon. I will be there. Unless lightning strikes me or something. Or are we getting a wreck like the other... When was that? Halloween weekend? Where I was doing 90 and almost hit a car?
Close that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not 90, but...
70.
70.
Yeah.
That would have been terrible. Been really bad.
I know.
We're
still here.
Car. I know.
Jimmy Cope.
Probably died. Jimmy Cope just sent you Tyler's video.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's on the show next week.
Nice. Cool. Thank you, Jimmy. Roger Brome. Really? I will look at Walmart for those big ones.
Yeah, there's like they got the home style one with like cinnamon sugar on them. I don't like that. They got the home style regular ones with the little marshmallows, and then if you go to it's like on the very bottom shelf. It's like a big tall Rice Krispie treats, and then like I said, the ones in there are tall and yeah, ugh, making me hungry just thinking about them.
But I think there's one that's like
that's on Valentine's Day only. That's the big one. You probably find it online though. Yeah. You're talking about the one that's like this. It's like size of a small computer screen.
It's like a sheet of,
yeah. You can just gnaw on that thing and, yeah, get all kinds of carbs. Get amped out of your mind on sugar.
Yeah. Nice Krispies.
Yeah, I don't have any other tricks of that I usually eat or what I do. It's just kind of what I do before I meet. So, yeah. But yeah, everything's going good. We got a 3-day weekend coming up. We got Thanksgiving coming up. I don't know what everybody's doing for Thanksgiving. Hopefully eating a lot of food, a lot of turkey, a lot of stuffing. Looking forward to that. I would call that a cheat day, but I really don't have a diet plan right now. So every day's a cheat day for me.
Kinda.
That's why when I drive around and I go to this place and I walk up and I say, can I get a Whopper with cheese minus onion, add bacon? That's a double and a small fry. It's good. Yeah. It's not the best thing for you, but
no, it's not.
They just, man, calories, man. I'm not bodybuilding at the moment. It never will, per se, but yeah, that's like good tasting food. I don't know what's up with McDonald's Big Macs. Those things have gotten really small. It's like, maybe they haven't raised their prices too much, but the burger itself has gotten like, it's bad. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember it being like this round and like this tall. Like I could probably do the one bite Big Mac thing. It's pathetic looking. I mean,
they're getting smaller. I feel like.
But they're still good. That special sauce, got to have that once in a while.
Jimmy Leach, has anyone seen the new 45s that are super thin?
I did see those. Where did I see those? Were they online somewhere? Because it's ringing a bell.
Yeah, I feel like I have too.
I did see I did see those somewhere. Yeah. And you can get like 50 of them on a regular bar or something. Yeah. That was on social media, I believe. So we need to get the rest of our kilo set in our gym. We only have 715. That's all you can see in reds, and we got to go to 100. So if I'm going to do an 1100 bench, they're going to be all kilos. So I just like the ability to lift with all kilos because they feel different in your hands. As you get 100-pound plates, the weights are wider out, and that feels a little bit, I don't know, maybe not much, but all technical stuff.
Yeah.
Giving in power. What's he saying?
Jimmy has been programming for me, and I'm 11 days out. I didn't have enough time to break my 2-ply katana in, so I'll be using the single. Any tips on making the shirt touch besides wetting and belly up?
Katana? Well, I relate it to a Rage X type of material shirt. So if I was trying to touch in that, I would probably get the neckline up as high as it can go and the sleeves up as high as they can go. That's going to be the most advantageous area to touch. And then, of course, you can pull the neck down, sleeve down, and get the shirt a little bit more aggressive. So usually the sleeve support, I don't know, in those Titan shirts, that support sleeve mark behind the arm might be different than a Rage X probably is. Due to patent infringement things and whatnot, but usually if you get the neckline up pretty high, you shouldn't have a problem touching. Then you're still gonna have to wet it. You're still gonna have to stretch it a little bit, and preferably doing that in training a week or two out, getting all those things ironed out, using warm water on the chest panel, or under the armpits, on the neckline, and it depends on where you are getting stuck at. Where's the bar stopping at? And usually a single ply is not too hard to touch, but those single plies are pretty bulletproof themselves. So that's all I got for as far as touching. Get the sleeve up and the neckline up a little bit. Mostly the sleeve. I don't think the neckline necessarily needs to be in your Adam's apple, but what do you got?
Ready for the next one? Okay.
No, are you ready for the next one?
I am. CJ Morgani, they're Rogue, right? I saw them in a Brian Shaw video.
The plates.
Plates,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get a set
I'm not
of
sure
those.
what brand they are. They're Rogue, maybe.
I don't know. Love to have them. I always like new gym things. I don't care what they are. Makes going to the gym fun when you have new toys, like new bars and fat pads. And
you've had a lot of little goodies going to the gym. A lot of brand new goodies to try out. Thanks to Demetra. Very cool. So generous. Let's see.
Hey, speak up so they can hear you.
Jivid Empowered. Jimmy, if you see this, I'll be asking about this with you also. LOL. Nice. It's really cool that he's doing your programming. That's awesome. Got the right guy for the job on that one for sure. CJ Morgani, I need 2 more pairs of reds, but they're so expensive, so I have to keep waiting for them to show up used on a marketplace.
Yeah, buying weights is not cheap. That's for sure. Especially during COVID. It was crazy. Everybody was making their own home gyms.
I know. Everything was so hard to find. It was like crazy. It was a good time for gym equipment makers. They were doing a great business. Let's see here.
Next.
Jimmy, I know, I was trying to find the right one. I think I got it. Jimmy Leach. They're made by a company called Wait It Out. Sorry.
What do they want per plate? That's what I'm curious at. 45-pound plates, are they, or what do they want per pound?
It's hard to say.
Okay, I'll read. You're going slow.
I'm making sure you're done. And like you, I don't like to cut you off. So I'm kind of making sure that you're not. Because sometimes I'll start and you're not
going.
done.
Okay, read the next one.
I hate you. Jamie Leach, caveman plates saved me during the lockdown. They're concrete plate molds. I'm sure the guy that came up with them has made a ton of cash.
Never heard of them, but yeah, somebody made some coin.
We made some coin on that one for sure.
Wow.
Jivid and Power, I'm sticking around a 1 board. Would you take more warm-ups to stretch the shirt at the meet or less to save energy?
Oh, 1 board. That's a long, in those type of shirts, that's a long ways from touching. I hate to tell you that. 1 board isn't an inch, and it's an inch and like what, a half is a 1 board or
At
something?
least,
Inch and
2 inches maybe.
Yeah. You're gonna have to screw the meat. You need to go in the gym and start kind of figuring this out now. You don't want to go to the meet and then work on this in the warm-up room. So this needs to be done in the gym. You need to go in and take that shirt down with your opener, not necessarily press it, but bring it down and kind of practice and see where it's going to go, because you're going to be floating at the bottom and you're going to have to belly up when it's down there. You're not going to want to come down and try to fish and do this thing, you know, where you search for the bottom, because you don't have much time to be down there. I know I don't. I need to get that bar down and up, and you don't want to be down there for 5 seconds. And I have been in reject shirts, so, and yeah, anything from a 1 board to a half board to even that right there in one of those shirts is tough. So you can also try bringing your grip in 1 finger length. That too might solve an issue. Wider out is going to make it a little harder. So maybe bringing your grip in 1 finger length and trying that. Might need to drop the opener weight down a little bit too if you bring the finger length in. Couple things there to work on, but you definitely don't want to do this experimental stuff at the meet. This needs to be done in the gym quickly. When's his meet?
I'm not sure.
Jividen, when's your meet again?
He said
11 days out.
11 days.
11 days, yeah. So I would go in the gym tomorrow and wet that shirt down and pretend you're in the warm-up room. Don't press any weight. Not even, I would have your guys help you lower the weight, but try to figure out where the shirt needs to be. Try the finger length, one length, and try to figure out now so you don't have any guesswork. You're going to go into the meet wondering if you're going to get your opener, if you're going to touch, and then that's just more stress you don't need.
No, because you want to get on that board.
You want to get on that board, and yeah.
Let's see here, where are we at? Jamie Leach. I was dabbling in the home gym scene when COVID hit. Pre-order for those plates is $200 for 2.
What?
Whoa, that seems pretty smart.
That's expensive. And shipping, or is that shipping included?
To say.
Hmm.
and Power, you're right, and that fishing thing is what I do, LOL. I thought finger in would make it easier since less range of motion.
Yeah.
And the meet's November 19th. Coming right up.
Yeah, figure, and like I say, use warm water and get that shirt on first and then wet it. Of course, don't wet it and then put it on, but pull up the sleeves, get the Walmart bags out. Not the old Walmart bags. Probably need slipper sleeves now, like Inzer has. Those, like those, what are those pants? Lycra? Or that material where you can get those sleeves up.
It's called stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants, yeah. So you got to get those sleeves up and fish into them. And I think with Titan shirts, they had that technique where they would rotate the sleeve. If you rotate it out, it was harder to touch, and if you put the sleeve on and rotate it in, it was easier to touch. Maybe try that. Before the sleeve goes up your arm, have somebody rotate the sleeve inward. I think that's easier to touch. Outward would make it, yeah. So that's another thing. Try twisting the sleeves inward. That's a Titan thing. I was never a Titan guy, but I paid attention to people that did wear Titan, like BJ Dirk did, and he did quite well in a Titan. So these are things I'm just bringing to mind that may help you. So hope that helps.
Let's see here. and Power. I'll make it touch. Just getting some tips out. I really appreciate your experience.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm glad I can help the best I can do. I'm brainstorming, trying to think if there's anything else. Get it down to touch. Definitely, I don't know where you bring the bar in a single ply. Do you bring it in the lower sternum or upper abdomen? Not sure where you bring the bar exactly, but you're definitely gonna when you bring the bar down. Another bad thing is to touch is when you're bringing the bar down, you're gonna kind of follow it down and raise your head and flatten your base out, and that's not good either. You actually want to pull your head back and chest up, but then again, that makes the shirt tighter. So there's just there's a few kinks, twists. There's a few things you can do that definitely will help. I'm not saying it may cure it, but it will get you closer to touching. So, but you got to kind of figure that out now. Don't go to the meet in the warm-up room and practice this, and then you're 5 out, and you don't need that.
Scrambling.
Yeah. Shirts like that they're just, They can wreak havoc sometimes. I know the Rage X did. I never liked that shirt, but I had to wear it because that was the next best thing until the Phenom came along. So
Shivet in power. I thought finger out would make less range of motion and easier to touch, but you're saying coming in a finger would make it easier, even though it's more range of motion.
Yes and no. Try both. It depends. It's when you're coming in though, you are bringing less flex out here. I think bringing the finger in is just going to be easier to touch. I might be wrong. Maybe it's the other way. But last it was one of those things that Rob Farrell told me in his shirt. He said I was having a problem touching. He said bring your finger in inside an inch or two, and that would help a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm going off of. So you know, you need to try it in the gym. You know, bring your finger, go in 2 fingers and come down and see what that does, and then go 2 fingers out and see what that does. And we got to find something that works here. We're running out of time, so go in and play with it like tomorrow. You got time to tweak it out, and then 7-8 days off from the meet and rest up. So yeah, it's one or the other. But we got to find out what it is because we want you to get on the board.
Definitely.
Yeah, no fishing on the platform. You want to come out there and bring that bar down, bring that bar up. So we got to get you on the board.
Sure.
And then once you're on the board, then
you can have some fun.
Then it's third. We just got to figure out what to do on your opener. Last thing you want to do is it's not touching, so you add 70 more pounds to your opener. You don't want to do that either. So
nope, definitely not.
Yeah, we need to find some tweaks to get whatever your opener is to touch.
Get that with confidence for sure. Let's see here. Jamie Leach, I don't know. It's probably price before shipping. I get what you're now from your demo. I get what you're saying now from your demo.
I'm rambling all over the place.
I get what you.
Yeah. Let me know how that works out. So you probably will do your meet. When is that? Not next Saturday?
Oh, the 18th. Yeah.
18th. So okay.
Not the next one, but the following one. Right?
I thought he said 19th.
19th, whatever. Yeah.
9 days away. Yeah. So we need to figure that out. Jibbit Power. We got to get in the gym right now. And if that's your only shirt you're wearing in the meet too, then we need to figure out, or is that just an opener shirt? Then you have a second and third attempt shirt. I don't, get lots of questions.
But it was implied, I think.
I wonder about that sleeve thing though. Like I was telling you, the twist. Like take it off before you pull it all the way up. Twist it inwards and pull it up, and that takes the material and kind of brings it in. And you do it the opposite way. It pulls the material and makes it more aggressive. So I'm curious if that would work.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're the expert.
That's all I know about Titan. I wore their shirt once, blacked out the logos, and did an 856 in them. So Inzer knew it too, but I was just having fun back then. Out at the Bench for Cash in Detroit.
Did he say anything about it?
Huh?
Did he say anything about it?
Oh yeah, he knew. Even though I blacked it out really good where you couldn't tell, he still knew what I was up to. So I just want to see, BJ was doing well in the shirt, so I was like, I want to try Titan too. So got a couple double plies and went out and it's fun. Yeah, give it a whirl. Nice. All right, we got to run. We got to go to where are we going?
Oh, do we go to the store?
We got to go to the store. We're out of milk. We're out of butter. We're out of Rice Krispie treats. We're out of all the good things that make this household a fun home.
Oh, we got another comment here from Jividan. I touched a belt with it, collar high, wet with 585, and was going to open 640.
Oh, okay. A plan on attack.
You pretty confident with that? Like you could get it on your deathbed no matter what the circumstances are. You can.
Yeah, no hesitation getting that bar down.
You can get it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for some contest footage. I'll be hunting social media.
We're gonna want the videos.
So when is that next? What is that night? Let me punch up my calendar here. 19th. That's Saturday. That's
not this.
Yeah, it's not this Saturday, but next.
No. Yeah.
19th. Yeah. Well, we got plenty of time, so I mean, let's not stress totally out. You probably have an opener scheduled, I would assume, in the next few days. I don't know how you do your training, but I suppose you're gonna do an opener, maybe. I don't know, but
I would assume.
yeah. You're welcome, Jividan, and let me know how everything works out. Hope my rambling and all the things I threw at you, one of them works, or all work. I don't know. That being said,
Have
people.
a good night, y'all. So CJ Morgani, have a good night, y'all. See everyone next week.
Yeah, good seeing you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It's really good to see you guys.
Hope to have some better videos next week and exciting things to show you.
A couple more that just came in. Howard Weingarten. I've been working on the same thing we've talked about, and I'm very happy with the cues to stay tight also. Hopefully I'll have a couple videos soon. Nice. Send them in, Mr. Howard. Yeah. We want to see them.
Everybody knows where to send them, but I just throw this up here in case somebody didn't know. Maybe you thought it was Benchmonster or Benchmaster or... No, it's Benchmonster at Gmail. That is where I live. In front of this 27-inch IMAX screen in Benchmonster Studios, this is where it goes down. Programming, beat making, all kinds of stuff here at this big table right here in this fancy room where the flag changes quite often. Got to change the flag. What's the next one?
Do we have any that we haven't put up yet?
Yeah, I got another one. Got to put up some new ones.
We got one more new one.
Yeah, one more new one. Yeah.
Oh, and then Jividan Power, November 19th, APF north of the border.
All right.
Nice. Scott Mab will Don't Die on Us. Off to bed. See y'all.
I won't, Scott. I just was driving.
For joining us, Scott.
Recklessly the other night, and I didn't pay attention. I was trying to turn on. I was trying to turn on the air conditioner in the middle of winter, and I looked up, and there was a wreck in front of us.
I yelled.
She saw it.
I screamed, "Stop!"
And I almost hit the back end of a trailer.
But yeah, he almost.
I'm a good driver though. I drive really slow.
You don't expect a car to be stopped on the highway.
Nope. Neither did Scott Mendelson.
Yeah.
And that's how he hurt his ankle.
That's why you can't take your eyes off the road.
You can't.
Shit happens that you don't expect. Like,
especially when you go on 70. You take your eyes off the road, and it's crazy how fast things come in front of your car.
Things go wrong fast.
Yeah. I want to be here for a while, so.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Let's come back next week, another time at the Benchmonster Studio.
Thank you guys for joining us. It was so great to see all of you.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the people that sent the videos. We love the videos. They make our show. You guys are so strong and impressive, and we love showing off your awesome feats of strength and sharing.
Without you guys, there would be no show. It would just be us and a couple videos from me. So not much.
A couple from me, and
we sitting
here.
You
guys make our show for sure.
Love to have you.
And the chat box, people that are chiming in, saying hi, commenting, asking questions. That makes our show. So thank you guys. We love you guys.
All right, we're off to Walmart, I think.
Great Veterans Day, like I said. Thank you to all the veterans. If you're a vet, make sure you spoil yourself tomorrow. Have a great day. If you know, if you're not a vet but you know one, thank them, do something special for them, and honor them tomorrow. Have a great weekend, an awesome start to your week next week, and we look forward to seeing you guys next Thursday. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.